Hello. Sister time. We wish we lived in the same town because we did everything together, bazaars, and we made the stuff. And then someone said, I thought you said your sister lives 4 hours away. That's our other two sisters. Yeah. Shauna and Lisa live in Salt Lake, and that's like 3.5, 4 hours away. So this is the one that lives in Oregon that lives, how many hours is that? 16.
Yeah, it took a long time.
It's fine. All right, we're going to do a crafting thing that we did years ago for our bazaars. And I'm finding, are you finding this? We did like homemade recipes way back when. Like you can make homemade sweetened condensed milk.
Make a mix.
Yeah, and the mayonnaise I made. Anyway, we used to do all that. And now it's coming out like these young people think it's all new again. I'm like, we did that.
Did you know you can make taco seasoning? And
ranch,
make your own mayonnaise.
Ranch dressing, seasoning. Well, we did that in the 70s.
Yeah.
And this is something we did in the 70s, 80s when we had our bazaars and we were poor, but we wanted a lot of Christmas presents for our kids.
Or we wanted to give a gift for a girlfriend.
Our neighbor. But you didn't have money, you know, because you're kind of strapped.
Well, you're going to use your money for the more important things than...
electric bill.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we would do. Now I'm going to show you a sample first. I made this for Jamie years ago. And I'm not trying to be...
political.
Or offend anyone or anything.
You can take it two ways.
Yeah, we're going to tell you how you can. All right. These glasses are just horrible for videoing. All right. So, you get a bar of soap. Any kind of soap. Now, sometimes the square soaps work better.
Yeah, or the oval. Some of them have a little curve on them.
But you can use those too.
For the contours of your body.
Right. And even the homemade soaps people make. And then you have to have a picture. You could even use a real picture and cut it out.
You could.
I've never
done that before.
And now show them the product that we have to buy.
This has been used before. So this is paraffin.
Paraffin wax. Grocery stores.
Did you notice how much paraffin's gone up?
No.
We used to buy a bar. It comes in a bar and it's clear like this. And we used to buy a bar of it because we used a can with it. You
poured it on the top of jam.
You put paraffin on it and it would seal it for...
I never did it though.
I did.
Did you?
It weeped a little bit, but it was good for a year.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, paraffin's gone up. It's like $6 a bar now. But
so if you find it somewhere cheaper.
I think you
but
could
you know,
use if you did... Oh, you can't use candle because you want clear.
Yeah, but I know like Tyson's Town in Michigan, they have like Aldi's and all those kind of stores. I bet you can find it cheaper than we can.
I was looking at Weimar and Fred Meyer's.
But anyway, you just get the paraffin wax.
Right. And you melt it.
And you know, this is just that is not aluminum though. It's a sturdier one. You want a sturdier one. And then we're going to put that on the stove and it melts. So you take your bar of soap and you can use wrapping paper. Look at your Christmas wrapping papers. So I went in because I want to make one for Ezra. And I have this soap that's really been stored a long time. How old did you say?
Well, the good thing about storing it is it makes it harder so they even last longer. Because ivory is a very soft soap.
Dissolve.
Normally it will just melt. But when you store it for a while with the wrapper off, it will be hardened and it will last longer. So sometimes you can use these soaps for just putting in your drawers to make
to get air dry and
really
to harden up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some paper. I think the wrapper melted on it.
Probably.
But, you know, it's discolored, so that looks kind of raunchy. But I'm going to use the worst side. And then I'm going to put this Paw Patrol for little Ezra in his bathtub. And why it's good for children, you know how they leave the soap in the water when they're in the tub.
Especially ivory.
And they don't even think about it. They're just letting it float. Now, maybe nowadays everybody uses that soap.
Liquid.
Yeah, I don't like it though because for children.
Well, it's a lot more expensive and they like to do, if you leave it on the thing, they'll take the whole bottle and put it in the water. So.
But anyway, we're going to show you how to hook the picture on, and it covers all of the ugly bar.
With the paraffin.
And then after the picture's on, you dip it in the melted wax. And you could do it twice. If you do it 3 times, it gets cloudy.
Yeah.
And if it gets cloudy, we'll show you. Anyway, all right, so I made this one for Jamie years ago when probably 2016.
Probably.
Because he was crazy about it, and so I promoted it. And every gift I gave him that Christmas had this on it. But it was hard to find. So I had to print my own and do my own. And every gift he opened, and it was this, he laughed so hard. So it was a big hit, and he felt special.
You couldn't find them anywhere.
But now, if you make one of these, you might want to use it on wiping your behind side, right? Some people might. Okay, ready? The unveiling. Da-da-da-da-da. So if you don't like them, you can make it.
You could use it for the reverse reason.
Reverse, if you love them, in your sink, maybe.
So
if
you
you
can look
hate
at
them,
him
in
fondly.
the bathtub. Use it to... Now, I did have some...
Discretion.
I had some Jesus cards. I said, Carolyn, we could do Jesus.
I
But
didn't
then
feel
we
good
thought,
about it.
no, we
I
don't
wanna
want...
wash my hands with Jesus.
No.
No.
I
It's
even
kinda
think stamps.
sacrilegious.
Jesus stamps are sacrilegious when they
Yeah.
stamp them through the post office.
There's
Oh.
a reason why they don't make doormats with
Yeah.
Jesus' face on.
Welcome. No. So anyway, he never used it though.
He liked it so much.
I
He
guess.
was saving it.
I guess. Okay.
Or he never
so,
washed his hands.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right. So you can use wrapping paper, and now we're going to show you different things, different ideas. Now on Temu or other places, you could buy beautiful papers that they're sturdier than wrapping paper, you know. Now we had an idea that you could frame this little picture, secret garden in the bathroom, and have, make a gift for somebody, and then you could cut some pictures to match it for soaps. And this whole kit comes with the secret garden.
You can cut them out.
And look how perfect they
Put
fit
these
a
on the
bar.
soaps.
Yeah.
These are very elegant, actually.
And
if
they
you've got
have-
a nice bar of soap. This makes almost like a French bar.
a homemade soap.
Yeah.
I mean, this is old and
Something.
yucky, but
But you can make a whole set in a little gift basket.
right.
You can
And then
take
have a picture.
This, you could do a little frame art with the soap. It'd be very fun.
And then get make a basket and put stuff in it, soap studs, soap, salts.
Little pom-pom to wash.
Yeah, and do all that. And then Christmas is coming. I decorate my whole bathroom in
I do
Christmas.
too.
I don't.
I do.
She does.
I even bought the toilet thing this year. I even bought toilet paper this year in Christmas.
See, I bought it for next year. All right, you could get it has writing on it. We don't want to advertise it. You could either put it this way, or you can put it like this.
And if it goes over when it's wet, it'll just go over the
Forming
side. So it's not, it has to be.
We dip this in water, both of
Yeah.
them. And then you kind of like suds it up and smooth it down. And
Ever
it's
done
so
Mod
fun.
Podge?
Yeah, it's like
It's
that.
a little bit like Mod Podge.
Get here. All my bowls are this.
Yes.
All my bowls are crystal.
Because she's fancy like
I
that.
am. Use it, because you're going to die with it in the cupboard. And then my children will take this and put it in VI,
We have,
used.
in our town,
Go like this.
they this doctor advertised his mother's china, and it was beautiful china.
expensive.
Like a service for 20.
Yeah.
Does anybody want this? He was going to sell the whole thing for $100 for a service of 20 with every piece you can imagine.
And guess what?
And guess what? Nobody took him up
wanted
on
it.
it. I don't even know what he
The
did
nowadays
with it.
kids, they don't want a china cabinet. You could get them for free now. In our town, they're advertising. Now, when you get this wet, like this, you can kind of like rip it then, like this, if you want that look, a ripped look.
Yeah.
Now, am I going to like it? I don't know. I don't really care.
You're going over the edge with some of the
Yeah.
napkins are really easy to do.
Because look, they tear really
Get
easy.
the bubbles out. Really
But see, remember how we used to decoupage on wood and you do this, burn it, we burn it.
Yeah, but make it look
Okay,
rustic.
now it has to dry. So we're going to put them over here to dry before we dip it. Because water and wax,
Don't melt. They don't mesh too good.
so you want to have them dried. Maybe we shouldn't have melted it so fast.
I didn't know it was going to melt that.
I know. Okay, get it wet
It's been a few years.
to the bubble state. Your hands are real clean at the end of the day.
That's true.
And you want all the wrinkles out. And then it slides still when it's wet. You're not in the camera view. Did you want to be?
Oh, maybe not.
Your thing. We made a summer pineapple for kitchen. That's a kitchen one. And then, see, now I didn't cut this ahead of time because Carolyn, she was better at it. We had fun doing this, matching them up and figuring what for four, what
would
for
this look
four.
good on?
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to
Because
work.
if you're artistic, you do that. Oh, it won't stick.
I
We
don't
haven't
think it'll
tried that
stick.
before, so
Nope,
we
we've
don't
never
know.
used a decal before. and it doesn't appear that it wants to
But
adhere.
how? What are those? Do you have to pull a sticker off of it?
No.
You get it wet and use them.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you use them for, but there's no glue or anything. I almost think you could put a layer of wax and put it in that middle.
But we don't really care.
Do that.
We don't really care.
So we're not going to use that one.
No, we're not. We don't know. We're learning with
We're
you.
learning.
All right, I'm cutting this around the right size. Not going to rip this one. And I probably, will I save it for Christmas or give it now?
Now.
I'm going to give it now. Every time he comes, I like to give him something.
He's so cute.
So he likes to come to my house.
He was here yesterday.
But
with
he
the
does, see,
baby.
you can tell he doesn't really know me.
No, it's sad, isn't it?
Because his other grandma babysits him. Are you great grandmas out there? How do you handle it all?
I don't have a great grandma. I don't have a
Just
great
trying.
grandson yet. All my grandkids aren't married yet, or
That doesn't matter.
well, I know that's true, but they don't have boyfriends or girlfriends.
Oh yeah, they're
yet,
not
so.
going steady. Okay. Now I made one corner round, and I want this one round too. You gotta have a kind of match, you know.
Yeah.
Paw
that
Patrol,
looks cute.
Paw Patrol, Paw
And
Patrol.
it's got yellow in it, so it
See?
matches
Yeah.
the.
Kids, it doesn't have to be perfect. Want a Christmas one? Can you dip the picture in water like this?
I guess you just did.
I know, I'm trying it. And then maybe the soap like this.
I did the soap.
We didn't have directions. We just did it,
We
didn't
just
we?
made it up.
Yeah, we just
that
tried
was a
it.
fail.
Yeah, we're not
Don't
gonna do
do it
that
that
next time. Okay, and you can slide it when it's wet. That's handy, because none of us are perfect. Oh no, it's off centered. So you quickly slide
But you
it.
don't tell people it's off centered, then they won't know.
Right, it meant to be that way. Look how good that one went on. We're gonna be fighting over this one.
I like that.
Me
I
too.
cut it. But
Well,
you're
it's
so,
my paper. We can make another.
We can.
This one's for, oh, now this is a sticker. I think I should take it off
Let's
of the
see
back.
what it does.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Now remember, we're not political. This is just Jamie. Jamie, it's okay if he's
Anybody
political.
that's in the America,
That's
in
right,
America
'cause
loves
he-
Uncle Sam.
And you know, wash your hands. But I know, but look at the face.
Oh, wait. Oh, see, I'm blind, so I didn't even
She
notice.
didn't even know who it was.
I thought it was Uncle Sam.
It is in a costume.
With
but-
my blind eyes, it's still Uncle
Okay.
Sam.
Now, here's the sticker. Let's see if it sticks on there. I wondered why you kept being so eager to show it. I'm saying, hey, people are going to get mad. Don't show that.
I didn't even see it. Oh, shoot. Oh, well.
Wyoming doesn't. Does Oregon count when you vote? Wyoming
what?
doesn't. Has the electoral votes. We
Oh,
only have
listen,
3.
we do mail-in votes for the last, I don't know, so many years.
I have to trim this.
So by the time
curve.
they count, because Portland votes for all of Oregon, so it doesn't matter what we think.
Yeah,
So the rest of us rural places down in
they don't care.
they don't care what we think, because it will close at 8 o'clock, right?
This is not gonna work.
8:01, they tell you who won, and they didn't even get your vote.
Yeah, they announced the
don't
winner.
even-
Same as Wyoming.
yeah, they-
Wait, you didn't count
they
mine
didn't
yet.
even count mine yet. It's
I
not even
know.
there yet. Shoot.
And we just don't count.
Nope,
so,
we don't.
but we still go vote because we want to be heard.
My theory is you
Yeah.
cannot complain about the government or how things are going if you don't vote.
That's right.
And even if your vote doesn't count, you still
But
voted.
here's another thing. I think you need to do your research. Who's going to be good? Because you could be doing more harm than good if you vote for the wrong person.
It's really hard to do research because what's out there is whatever they
And
think
who
you want you to know.
the one person is going to talk great about
Yeah.
themselves, and the other person is going to talk crap about them. And who do you believe? Well, they said they did. They said they never look at. Both of them are saying the other one lies.
I know. Well, there's
So-
probably some truth in both of them.
I think there is. But like I told that one lady, everybody lies. Oh, I'm going to come see you today. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, that's okay.
That dress looks really nice
Yeah,
on you.
oh, you look so good in that color.
You know, I don't
She's such a
understand
sweet
that. You
girl.
don't want to hurt someone's feelings, but there's always that person. Children are the best.
Oh, they do, yeah.
They hurt your feelings the best.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, your teeth are yellow.
Your face is cracking. Autumn told me. Your face is cracking. She told Mother that when she was little.
Shoot. It's
Thank
like-
you. Oh, look, Barbie. I'm going to give this one to Brinley.
That'll be cute.
Be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Did you watch that part?
No, I tried.
I refused to.
I started to, and I mean, I was
Some
excited.
people were saying it was so good, but I
no,
couldn't do it.
it was horrible.
I thought it was Okay, everybody
Stupid.
has their opinion, but
Yeah.
I tried to watch it, but all I could see is how they were making fun of men.
Ken, yeah.
And I don't believe in that, so
All right, because we love our daddies.
we do. And our husbands and our
Yeah.
boys, our sons.
And you got to
our
build them
brothers.
up. If you want, like I told them yesterday, don't ever have your husband come home and find you sitting on the couch watching TV. If you hear his car driving the driveway, jump up and grab a broom.
That's an old 50s thing that
I
you
know.
used to say.
I know. People are going to say,
Have you
I'm
seen
resting.
them? Have you
I'm in American
Have you
Tip.
ever seen those things they printed in the 50s about how they
Oh, yeah.
keep your man
yeah.
and stuff? And it was
But
like,
then, you know,
go
here's
put your
what.
perfume on.
Yeah, here's what you do,
Change
though.
your clothes before they get home.
Here's what you do. Now, should I say this to
My
Sylvia?
mother never, our mother never
No.
did that.
Well,
It
yeah.
didn't matter. Our dad loved our mother so
No
much.
matter what.
It
But
kind of ruined it for
Do
us.
I save the rest of this napkin to use?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Wait, we didn't use the homemade one.
Oh, but I didn't know what to put it on.
Try this.
You want
well,
the
because
lady on
Jamie
it.
won't. Go find a picture.
find
We're
it.
doing it. We want to do them all.
Okay.
But here's the thing. When Jamie mops the floor, because like if his family's coming, I tell him, you have to mop the floor. It's your family. Because why should I have to do everything? So he will.
Really?
Yeah, and then I tell him, Jamie, you are so sexy when you mop that floor. I cannot believe how that, you know, and
That's
then
a big turn on.
and then he just wants to do it every time because, you know, I praise him how great he looks doing it.
My husband actually, we only have like our kitchen that you can mop.
Oh, yeah.
He actually, because he
Was a janitor,
Yeah, he
like
was
Jamie,
a-
custodian.
did that for a while,
Yeah.
and he takes pride in it. So I do the same thing.
They're
You kind of
good.
stroke their ego.
Yeah, that's
Honey,
what
you
you
do
gotta
this
do.
much better than I do.
Yeah,
You
you
just seem to
gotta
get
do
it
it.
shine so much better.
How
than
did you
me.
know how to do that?
I-
so
it doesn't
good?
look like that
Oh,
when
look,
I
I'm
do
just
it.
ruining it. But guess what?
You don't
I have a
care.
whole pack of them.
So you can start over. Maybe it
It's
got
too wet. You can't get napkins.
too wet.
No, I have Christmas napkins. Do we have another? Oh yeah, look, you could do a snowflake on that
On
one.
this one?
Because look at that corner.
Okay.
Because you know I live in snow 8 months of the year.
I know, I feel bad for you.
No, it's wonderful. You know why?
Are you just
Because
telling yourself that?
no, I don't. I'm a person that I don't like to go and be busy and stuff.
Yeah.
So if it's snowy, I got the
You have an
perfect
excuse to
excuse.
stay home.
Oh, the weather's, I can't go out. The weather's too bad at night. I can't go to your function.
Well, you know, my daughter lives in Alaska. When I go
Yeah.
over there, it isn't just snow and minus 30 below.
yeah.
It's dark.
Oh.
You want to stay in your pajamas. The sun doesn't come up till
you wouldn't have.
10:30.
You can hear it.
They're
You wouldn't
10.
have any incentive.
I would just go, how do you live here? I just want to,
go
it's
to bed,
dark.
eat,
yeah,
and
eat,
see a movie and
and just stay in your pajamas. And I go, how do you guys get up and get dressed?
Yeah,
I want to just stay in my,
ambition.
and then it gets dark again. It gets light around 10:30, 11, and then it gets dark again.
napkins are kind of
about
hard to
2:30
do.
or 3. I'm not
Napkins
kidding.
are hard to do.
You know why? It's because
they
they
melt.
start falling apart.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't pull them apart. Did I pull this one apart? I don't think I did. I'm not going to. See
No,
what
leave
happens.
it if it's stuck.
I'm gonna see what
But
happens.
see, when you get it wet and you try to smooth, you can't
But
it rips. You can't smooth to like the other pictures.
what are other people doing the napkins for? They do put them on what? Just
Decoupage
anything?
them.
On
I don't
anything?
know. I never did it.
I was watching people do it.
I don't.
Stationery.
Oh,
They're doing it
yeah.
on stationery. They're
That's
making their
it.
own stationery.
Well, in my older age now, I don't really like doing crafts too much. Do
What?
you? I don't.
I just got that. You know, I told you how I'm doing that new
Yes, squisher
making
thing.
cards,
Yeah.
the presser thing. I kind of like it, but Angie, it's just like I could go to the store and buy one for $1.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
this is it's not that it costs me so much. I get to use my creative juices,
Right,
which is
man.
what I think all people have something in
Put
them that
another
want to
one
do
on.
that. I'm gonna do another
Okay.
one.
I was gonna say, Carolyn, that is like
No,
just not
I'm making the little.
it.
Maybe I should have done the whole thing.
No, make it layered.
But it takes me between at least 2 hours
Yeah.
to make one card.
Well, with my
But when
crafts,
I'm done, I just am so
happy. You love it.
It's so pretty.
Well,
just
what
so
I find
excited.
is now that we're older, and we don't have children bugging us.
Yeah.
And we can work on it for an hour or two and leave it.
Yeah.
And then go do
We don't
something
have to put it
else,
away.
let it dry and come
Yeah.
back tomorrow.
No one's gonna touch it, drop it on the floor.
And we're not in a time
So
crunch.
that part of it's kind of fun.
So like I do it in stages.
Yeah. Like your, what?
Whatever we were talking
your
about. Yeah,
clay
my magnets that I
magnet
get for
3
cheap.
days.
I get for $3 and you have to buy it for $4. I get $1 cheaper if I make it myself, but it takes 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
All right, now see, I got it here, but I can't get it too wet now because it will melt. See, look, fall apart.
Is this going to?
I'm glad the soap is this color
Yeah.
because it hides my mistakes.
Good.
All right, we're gonna stop. Faceless Wonders are back. Okay, I just did this one, and look how beautiful it is. And I only dipped it once, so I'm gonna try it again. Now, there's techniques that like, you kind of roll them, because it'll have a drip down here at the bottom, so you wanna roll it and then smooth out the drips. That's what I did. If it doesn't have a drip, you don't have to smooth it. Get it? All right, so, if you do too many, it will cloud up. So we don't want it to cloud. You don't want to hold it in very long. You just do it quickly and then seal the edges. Do I have a drip? No. But so you can see how it is a little more waxy now. But it's good. And people won't know that you've dipped it in wax because you can't really tell.
That's a homemade soap too.
Yeah.
So if you make soap, this is another way to
sell in your
personalize
store.
it. Yeah. You could put your own logo on it this way.
Oh, Material Mom.
Yes, we need to think about that.
Oh, I need to do a Material
Okay, so this is one that could be
It was
like a
just
little
paper.
French soap.
Yeah, wait,
You know.
up here, is that down? Make sure they're down on all the edges.
It's really.
Yeah, you gotta
they're
be.
dry.
Yeah,
I can't
then you
tell.
go back and check. So,
Okay.
but it pushes down again.
You don't want to get your.
And you don't hold it very long, and then curl it off and wipe the drips, and.
I don't think it dipped all the way. I can see.
That's why you do it twice.
That's why you do it twice.
And this thicker paper, because they're cardstock. All right, and you roll it. And there's one drip here, so I'll wipe that drip off.
I don't know if I can.
Then see, I need to do it again on top. As you use the soap, you'll be using this side that comes off. And the top, finally when your soap's gone, you have a wax piece with a picture left.
Yeah,
unless your children picked it off and, you know.
Yeah.
Now, it dries fast.
Yeah,
so I don't think that you have to wait.
You don't.
And the faster you go, the less that stays on. But it does get cloudier. So maybe bright pictures are better to use. But these are old-fashioned pictures, so it's okay to
They've
look
already
that
made
way.
them look vintage.
Yeah, so that's good. But anyway, don't worry about us. We're not going to fight over them when they're done, because we can make more. Now, if you know Carolyn and I, we're kind of preppers. And so, you know, you might have to go buy soap to do this. But like, I buy it when it's on $1.50. How many were in here? 6. And so, I have a supply always. Now, you know, that's because we're, you know, food hoarders. No. Organized.
We're prepared.
We're prepared. And when there's a run on soap, we won't have to be in the line. We got ours.
We just got
Toilet
a great
paper.
buy.
Uh-huh.
Were you the ones that got it? Yeah, I told all you gals.
The Tide.
About the Tide.
Yeah.
We just found a great buy on Amazon for Tide.
4 of them, and they're $6.66 each. But it's over, so I can't link it. All right, I'm going to stop now.